Okay, so Kinich got a buff maybe with Iansan. I have not tested it yet. We're going to do that in a minute. But hey, go ahead and subscribe for me because we want to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And let's see if we can do it. Now, let's get into fighting this Capybara man. How am I going to activate Cinder? Well, we're just going to use Kinich's burst. As someone who doesn't like using Kinich's burst for, the 5-hit combo anyways, I'd, just say, why not just use it, like it normally. All right, boom, 350. Okay, 340. Sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, 200. And then, yeah, 180. Sure. So we did, like, what? Easily 1,000,000 damage there? I mean, what else do you want from the guy? All right, but you may not have his burst all the time. So what do? Keep in mind, by the way, my Iansan is C1. And Kinich just did 350. I don't know whether it would be better to use Mavwika before or after Bennett. It's possible you could do before. But, I mean, that was amazing. Legitimately amazing. Nothing else I could ask for really there. Let's go ahead, and I guess we'll see what it is without Cinder, right? All right, here we go. We're going to see what it's like without Cinder. And honestly, this is just gonna be, I mean, it's not gonna be great, right? I don't think it's gonna be great. 300, still 300, and we're out of Bennett's ring, whatever. Yeah, 300. Oh, 120. Ooh, we were in Bennett's ring for that. Oh, I don't know. Don't ask me what happened there. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. That's very weird. So yeah, if you can keep him in Bennett's ring, obviously the damage is gonna look even better. I mean, what do I say? Like, 300, I mean, that's with his, like, Natlan stack. And we should keep in mind that, having more Natlan characters lets him proc this more. And the reason why this matters so much for this character is because, I mean, the dude has 1200% scaling. That's insane. Like, legitimately, that's insane. I think I'm going to try a run, and I'm going to really try and stay in Bennett's ring and make sure we have everything here. Actually, let's go ahead and let's get out of Bennett here, and or not out of Bennett, but let's go ahead and add, Bennett here instead. And it should also be noted that you can just use Iansan without, pairing her with Bennett, and you could just have, like, Furina here as the second slot here. You just can have that now. Legitimately, that probably is the better team overall, because not having to stick into Bennett's ring, especially with a character like Kinich, who it's like you kind of don't really want to, move around that much. Or you want to move around a lot, but you don't want to, like, move around purposefully. You want to go to, like, the next blind spot or whatever it's called. So let's just go ahead and let's get this going. All right, so let's see. How much damage does it you do? Okay, you do 200,000. I mean, that's not bad. Yeah, definitely not bad. All right, 340. Okay, kind of annoying on the blind spot there. Another 220 and 200 there again. I mean, what we did, it went from 600,000 then to 800,000. Yeah, that's 1,000,000 damage. My Kinich, he is C1, right? That is one thing you got to talk about. Like, he is a C1 Kinich. We could do something, just to see the damage number. We could just, like, he's got a C1, but, like, what if I, maybe went over here and grabbed 1,000 Blazing Suns and, just we use this on Kinich for a minute. Honestly, it might be worth it now that we have, because this is also, like, the first character who can properly use Scroll on Kinich's team. It might be worth it. One, it might be worth it to use Emily, because we can use Emily as our starter, right? So we'll try a team without Bennett, but, the Bennett plus Iansan was the main idea of this video. We'll try a team without Bennett, and I mean, if we do with Emily, Iansan, and Mavwika, I mean, that's going to be pretty good overall. It's going to give Kinich his energy back, so if you're a crazy person who wants to do 5 hits, you can do that. And yeah, I think we're going to go ahead. We're going to just pop the Q here. Let's go ahead, and there we go. All right. Another 160, not 200,000. All right, a little low. All right, so, 380. Honestly, not that much. Not, like, insane amounts. Yeah, I kind of screwed that one up. All right, and boom. I mean, what do you want from me? Like, that was really good. That was genuinely like really good. He's definitely did like over 1 million damage there with just his C1 without using the weapon. It probably did like 1.1 or 1.2 with Mavuika's weapon. Not as huge of an increase on the first hit, but like the last hit almost hit 200,000, which I don't think we were doing before on, you know, his previous weapons. So let's try out a team where it's going to be 100% of the time Iansan is going to have her buff active. So let's go ahead and let's see what we're looking like here. I kind of forget how to play Emily, but she's not on a good build anyway, so I don't think it matters. So we're just going to EQ. I don't know if that's correct or anything, but the main thing we want to do here is just do this. And now we're ready to start with this. Now, no circle impact, so we can just do whatever we wanted. 220? Yeah, 220. Not bad. And then 170, and then, yeah, 112. Not great. But I mean, this is C1 Iansan. Like, Iansan will just get better. And, you know, it matters with, you know, Iansan because I think it's damage bonus and also a little bit of attack percent. Let's go ahead and look at her constellations. I mean, this 30% extra attack. I mean, I don't know how much attack he actually has. 900, so that's almost probably like 270 attack, I think, is what it would be end up being. So 270 attack. Combine that with, so it'd be about maybe an extra 20,000 damage just on his hits or something, right? So you'd have that. And then you have all of this, and then her C5. Someone was talking about this being a DPS increase. I have no idea how this would ever be a DPS increase, because to me, it just seems like it's not actually going to increase your damage at all. Maybe I'm wrong, but this just seems like she's just going to gain Night Soul. And if you're using a team like Kinich's team, you're moving around all the time anyways. It's mainly, I feel like this constellation is specifically for like non-moving teams, but whatever. C5 will definitely give a nice little increase. I mean, it goes from 690 capping out. Let me go ahead and check just to make sure, but I think it's over 800 is where she ends up at. So we go from 690 to a level 13, which is at 810. So an extra 120, you know, attack. Yeah, not actually that much, honestly, but, you know, it can be all right. You do, ooh, it doesn't increase the ratio, so you just have to have more attack. Little sucky. Maybe it's fine. Maybe you still keep the same ratio, but, yeah. You probably need more attack, but you also get that C2 attack buff for her well, no, this is only for the active character, so I wonder how that works. And then obviously she just gives you 25% damage bonus. She gives you 25% damage bonus basically to your active character, which for a character like Kinich, it won't be insane, because let's go ahead and let's look at this. Why does he have 40% pyro damage bonus? I must have done something at the very end just to gain my energy. I'm assuming, because no, there would be no way that we had that. So let's, are we done now? Yeah, we don't have any extra. Well, we have 28%. Ugh. So let's look at Kinich real quick for his damage bonus. So he has 46% raw danger damage bonus from, you know, his goblet and stuff. You know, you go ahead and add 40% of that to Mavuika's, you know, damage. And that adds, you know, 40%. And then also no other characters, I think, are giving him damage bonus. So 25% damage bonus from Iansan isn't actually nearly like that bad, unless you're using her with Furina, which, I mean, that at that point you're not really going to notice this hugely, but you will notice it on like a standard team like this, which isn't giving him any damage bonus at all, right? So yeah, I'm very happy at this performance, honestly. I really think that this performance with Kinich here, I mean, with Iansan now basically freeing him and being able to allow him to go to blind spots at whenever he needs to, it basically just makes the character a lot easier to use, and she will definitely be at least a good, like, sort of, she'll be there for Kinich. I don't know if she'll be an upgrade for Kinich, but, you know, at C6, we'll find out eventually, you know. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you did enjoy, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.